Hello. I said hello. I'm live. How's everybody doing? Sorry I'm on so late. We had a pretty busy day. Hang on, I'm trying to roll over. There we go. Okay. I can at least roll over for this. Hey, Starlene. Good to see you. Okay, so yeah, hi. Happy Friday night. Yeah, we had a good night, great day. I did my physical therapy. Miss you too. That was good and exhausting. And then I went to the mall and the movies to see 28 years later. I liked it. Nella didn't. I had a good time out. Shout out to Frank who joined us. And to Yele and Todd, who helped me get down the stairs. And shout out to Todd and T-Pop. And Nilla, who helped me get back up the stairs. Good Friday. Thank you to Letitia, who came by and said hi. I'm trying to think what we did. That was a big deal. We had a lovely dinner-ish at Casa de Abuelos. They had a fit bowl, rice, veggies, and chicken. I liked it. It was pretty good. My wife got the same bowl but with steak. It was just okay. But I really enjoyed it, so at least now I know at the mall it's something I can eat and go back. And I'm amazed if they deliver. It really was good. It was a lovely day today. The weather was cool mostly. It didn't rain. It was overcast. A nice breeze. Oh, shout out to Poncho. His name is Poncho, right? Driver. Baby. His name is Poncho.
One moment.
Driver was Poncho.
Poncho, yes.
Shout out to Poncho.
We didn't get a picture. Let's get one in there.
Yeah, next time. He was a good driver. Dropped us off and picked us up for a really good price. So yeah, hopefully that means we have a driver now. I think that'd be cool. I did more standing up today, which made me stand up later, transfer in and out of my chair a little bit harder because my leg was worn out. I have video, I'll post that too. And the day went pretty good. I'm looking forward to the weekend. I still got some creative work to do. And also, so I entered me and Nilla into the Perfect Couple Contest to Variety magazine. Tomorrow I have to go online and tell our story. It's a pretty good story, but I gotta type it out. It's a long story, but I'm gonna do it because the prize is $20,000, and that's not a bad chunk of change. especially because we are the perfect couple. We're pretty amazing. We become couple famous everywhere we go. So we might as well be couple famous on Variety magazine and give us money for it. And maybe a documentary deal. How cool would that be? I keep saying there needs to be a show called The Barry Whites about us and cameras and to follow us around. There may be some bleeping and some blurring of continual nudity, but it'd be a great show. And we well edited our highlights. And we have some cool highlights. I've been honored and blessed to be in this relationship. I'm so thankful. This obviously isn't easy. I'm also shout out to my physical trainer, Zelle. I call him Zelle. It's really Yele. It's the Spanish J. With an H. It looks like jelly, so I like that better. He did some work on my shoulder and some work on my hand. It's only a little bit better. But I have to keep working it, closing it, opening, closing it. I can't, anyways. I can't, I'm trying to open it full right now. And I can't. I also can't make a complete fist. But it's getting a little bit better. Poco a poco, as I like to say. Everybody says. That's not a me thing. But it is now. So it's late. Late. It's not late for me, but it's late for this me. This me is on a different schedule than me. I'm not a big fan of this me schedule, but I have it still. It means I'm going to bed around 10:30, 11. You need to get to sleep about 12:30. Shit, I'm usually out and about. It's late, but not this man. This man wakes up at 8 o'clock. But I'm not a fan. Wow, you ain't that quiet. Oh, hey. Hi, dear, how you doing? I crack up when people call me James. I don't go by James anymore. But I forgive you. Welcome. Good to see you. I am doing well. And I texted my mom today. She had a good day. We try to message each other every day. I know she worries about me. And I get it, you know. I can't be like, oh, Mom, don't worry about it. I'm okay. I'm not. But I'm doing okay, my spirits are high. That's a good thing. I keep wondering if I should put a filter on this or something. Oh, speaking of that, you might notice, you probably won't notice because I don't know how many of you have been watching, paying attention. but the picture's clearer. I replaced my screen protector, so there's no more crack by the camera lens. Everything should be cleaner now. It's nice. I realized that most of these have to be dealt with me laying down because I have longer breath. I'm sitting up. Oh no. No, no. I show my nips to the world. That's the price you pay to do. I'm not ashamed of my nipples. And besides, if I was on the beach, you'd see my nipples anyway. I'm all about free the nipple. Me and Miley Cyrus. Free the nipple. Nipples are amazing. Everybody should free them. Let them just run free everywhere. Now, genitalia, I don't want your booty stains on my sheets. But your nipples fine. That's where I'll be. Speaking of the beach, I miss it. Talking about taking me down to the beach, but the weather's been kind of also it's a lot getting me up and down the stairs. But yeah, they're talking about hopefully next week or the week after we might start walker exercises, not walking. Using a walker to stand. When we get close to that. Yeah, this time I stood up. The last standing video, I stood up and it was a surprise. This time I stood up on purpose, obviously. And I was able to do it with one hand. He was just holding my recovery hand. And this hand was free. That felt very empowering. Every now and then my knee would buckle because, my leg's not that strong, but I still stood. And we got video, so I'll have send me that. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate it. Much love for you, too. I can't wait to see that video. One thing I did notice, however, I'm very skinny. I'm not used to seeing myself this skinny. So it kind of freaks me out a little bit. I used to be hefty. I used to be fat. And I ain't working out, got slimmer. But because of this, I'm, then it's weird seeing myself that way. I don't like it as much. Only because I think I look frail. And I'm not strong, obviously. I'm a little weak, but I see the struggle. But a lot of that's because, my diet is strict. I exercise. I'm not eating crap food. My goal now is to get what we call a yoga body. Shout out to my friend Dron. Dron has a thin yoga body. Dron, I'm coming for you. And your thin yoga body. But I'm not doing yoga. So we'll see how that goes. I do look forward to working out, getting back to the gym. building muscle, have a little higher protein diet, still gotta stay what I want, and getting stronger. I try to make sure to work out my right side so it doesn't get too weak and keep it going. Oh yeah, hashtag recovery. Actually, I'm using hashtag big sexy recovery because it stands out. And to other people, use hashtag big sexy recovery. I want that trending somehow. I think that'd be cool. I think that kind of stuff is neat. And I hope to catch the eye of whatever celebrity or news article or, happy think piece. Artist, has a stroke. Community rallies around him. He heals through messages of love, happiness, kindness, silliness, laughter. There's some struggles and pain, but he pushes through with the help of his attitude and his friends, especially my friends. I really couldn't do this without you all. It really does make me feel very blessed to know that I'm so loved. And I feel because I love people. I think of old Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney. Michael said, I'm a lover, not a fighter. It's just hilarious. Especially at the story of Michael Jackson. Will be Tupac's ass. But still, I do consider myself a lover of people. And I think that's coming back to me. Do y'all see this wart on my fucking forehead? I've had that there for like 5 months. I want to get it removed. Every time I go to the hospital, I keep forgetting to ask. It's like right on the middle of my fucking forehead. I'm sorry. Now that I've showed it, you can't unsee it. It'll always be there. Eventually I get it removed though. So stay tuned for part of that journey. Hi Nancy. Good to see you. And today was a wonderful Friday night. Tomorrow's Saturday. And it's Nella's heavy work day. Our son will be here. I think I have a visitor maybe. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to work on the Variety magazine article. Stay tuned. Because it might be one of those things where friends have to vote for us. I'll keep you posted. Hey, I'm doing alright, my friend. Hanging in there. Taking it day by day. Thanks for joining in. I am hopeful one day that these lives have like 30, 40, 50 people watching. And reading me on and all that kind of stuff. I mentioned I'm going to get a shave. I'm going to do that on live. I was going to do my physical therapy on live. But I need to talk to Yele about that. One of these times I will position my live around things I'm doing. So it's not just my head on the pillow talking. There's other activities. And definitely go live when I start playing Mahjong again. I gotta start setting up camera angles and shit. Sorry, my elbow itches. It's tough because it's been raining here, which increases mosquito activity. And these motherfuckers are aggressive. We have all fit other sprays, but if you're not careful, they will eat you alive. And I'm a tasty morsel. They don't mind nibbling on my blood. So I try not to go out much. But, I don't wear a whole lot of clothes. So I do go out. I gotta get sprayed down. And that shit's cold. But I don't want to get eaten. Sometimes I want to go out because it's been raining. And on a balcony, it's really cool. You can stay dry, watch the rain, and enjoy the cool weather. But you gotta watch out for the skeeters. That's important. Excuse me. Plus getting bitten on the side of your body that doesn't work sucks. But not as much as getting bit on the side of your body that does. I got bit on this arm. I can't scratch it because this arm doesn't work right. That's torture. And sometimes funny happens, I get something on my nose. I'll be holding my phone. I'm going to scratch it with this hand. I had a reflex. Part of me hopes that when I do it, and it goes up, I'm like, oh, shit. Reflex is amazing. Instead, what happens, I go, oh, no, never mind, that's not getting up there. I think my wife wants to watch some TV.
No, that one is.
Oh, never mind. It happens. But yeah, so it's not there yet. I can do. And lift the hand up and move it to scratch. But that's just weird. Getting my hand back to me, that'll be a blessing. Ooh, you learn what things are blessings when you can't use them anymore. And it's so weird. It's such a weird feeling. Being able to feel your body, but not move your body. Or move it just a little bit. And if I can move it this much, why can't I move it this much? What's stopping? It is a very weird sensation. My foot and leg feels like it's in a cage all the time. And the cage is wrapped around the top and bottom of my foot. But I can move my toes and heels. That's a very weird sensation. Especially when you're just waking up. Because you don't think about it, and your brain runs wild with that imagery. Sometimes I do wake up and I feel like I'm in a cage or what have you. At least my brain isn't being so abstract anymore. When this first happened, I was laying out, my brain would turn this stuff into like weird shapes and geometric shapes and ideas that had to be solved and taken care of. Like one time, it just imagined that I was moving around a bunch of bags of coins. I had to keep the bags even and weighted properly. No context, just bags of coins. Other times I was walking around like a yacht, and there would be like wind chimes dangling with pentagrams. Very weird shit. Which understandable, I'm a weird dude. But now my brain just goes into, I'm traveling somewhere, I'm forgetting something, inclement weather. Although the bad weather, I think it's because we listen to white noise when we sleep. And we often listen to the sounds of rainfall. And that permeates into my dream. And we rain, but I always forget something. Usually clothes. Or I have to go